Dear friends, today we will reflect on something about managing complex changes. Changes are necessary. A transformation has to happen, and a transformation we are visualizing for individuals as well as a group, organizations, schools, congregations, for example. Any group, any organization need changes, and how the changes will work out. There is a very famous theoretician, his name is Knoster. It is called Knoster's model of managing complex change. Is a very useful framework for all of us to understand. I will explain to you this theory proposed by Knoster, and it is very dear to me. I feel it is quite a lot. It is useful. It's correct for all of us. Therefore, I explain to you what is his theory. He says every individual, every group, every organization must have five important areas. The first one he calls is a vision. We need, all of us have to have a vision. If there is no vision, there is no change takes place. So therefore he says a vision is a must. That is the foremost thing he proposes. After vision, we should have vision has to be achieved through skills, isn't it? If you do not have skills, what is the use of vision? Then third he says is every vision has to have skills accompanied with it, and but then skill is also not enough. There should be incentives. Incentives. What he meant is, I think, what he meant is rewarding, awarding, encouraging, etc., etc. And the fourth point he says is there should be resources. If you do not have resources, no vision and the skills are all useless. So therefore we need to have resources. And the fifth point is action plan. If we have action plan, things will work out. If we don't have action plan, things will not be successful. Therefore, taking these five elements, he proposes a theory for us to understand. The first thing he says is any one of these is missing, there will be something very seriously affecting the success. For example, let's take the first one. He says if there is no vision, you may have fantastic skills, you may be trained, you have know-how, you know how to do, but there is no vision. Okay, you have a vision is not there. You have skills plenty, you also have incentives, you encourage people, everything. You also have resources enough, plenty of resources, etc. You may have action plan, also prepare short-term and long-term plans, etc. But he says Noster's theory says, he proves it that success will not happen if the lack of vision means you will have confusion as a result. You will have confusion as a result. Second one, he says, suppose you have vision, beautiful vision is prepared, but you have no skills at all. You don't know what to do with this. And you have incentives, you have resources, you have action plan also prepared very well. But what will be the result? You will have anxiety because you don't know how to do all these things. Vision is there, but no skill. So you will have anxiety as a result. Suppose you have vision, you have skills, but if you don't have incentives, you don't encourage people, you don't award them, you don't reward them, you don't give them a pat on the good works, etc. You are very serious, perhaps angry, and you may have plenty of resources also. Action plan also prepared by your organization. You see, vision is there, skill is there, resources is there, action plan is there. What is missing? You are missing. Suppose you are missing the incentives, the result according to him will be resistance, because the companions, the co-workers, the collaborators will not feel comfortable with you. They will resist. They will passively, they will respond to you. They will say yes, 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 but the result will be no, no, no. That is the result. Therefore, incentive is also in an organization is very important. It is also families. It's very important. If you incentive means encourage your children, support your children, then they will get along with you, and they will put their best for you. Otherwise, they will resist you. Now come to the next area. That is what he says is, you have vision, beautiful. You have skills also plenty. You have very good incentives you give. You encourage very much, but you have no resources. Suppose you have lack resources, you may have action plan. That means vision is there, skill is there, incentive is there, action plan is there. What is lacking here? You're lacking the resources. Then you will have frustration as a result. Frustration. And we know most of the rural people who are working in the rural areas are frustrated because they do not have resources. And the next, the fifth area is very interesting to know, that your vision is there, fantastic, your skills also, you are very qualified, and then you have incentives, plenty of, you have resources also plenty, but no action plan at all. You don't know what to do, when to do. Everything is there, you are doing plenty of resources, everything, but then you don't have action plan. Then what happens? It will be a false start, because in life we need to have planning. And the final point is this: if you have vision, if you have skills, if you have incentives, if you have resources plenty, if you have action plan, all these things are linked and working in tandem with each other, then success is a result. So in order to achieve success, what are the 5 elements? 5 elements are vision, skills, incentive, resources, and action plan. These 5 have to go together. I am sure the success will be following you. Success is the result of linking all these 5 elements and working in tandem with each other. Otherwise, we will have false starts, frustration, resistance, anxiety, and confusion. These will be the result. Now, let us look into ourselves individually and in our organizations, our schools, our institutions, organizations, whichever level we are working. We must look at, do we have these 5 points working, linked well? Are these 5 points knit together? All these 5 points, are they working in a well organized manner? If anyone is lacking, as you have seen, the result will not be success. Therefore, I think a deeper reflection into our own lives, our organizations, our institutions, our schools, etc., are very, very important at this juncture. Let us work for success. Let us have a vision. Let us equip ourselves with the skills. Let us also give encouragement as an incentive to our people. And then let us also have enough resources, wealth, money, power. We also have resources like human resources, etc. Utilize them, and also with proper action plan. Success will be the result. And let us all be successful people, having all these 5 elements together. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.